everybody, and welcome to Geoguessr with Strange Lands. We have Talkus.
Rejoice!
And I am Fixer. Today we're just running two people yet again, and I guess we can jump straight into the weekly champion. 90 did not play this week. Usually he'll play on Wednesday, even if I don't post it to the forum. But I was a little late posting it to the Geoguessr subreddit. I didn't do it until this morning. But he didn't play, so our champion this week would be SkyAsh with 24,120. It's still a pretty darn good score.
What about Bearded Bread?
Bearded Bread hasn't played in a few weeks.
Oh.
I think he's intimidated by 90.
How sad. How sad.
It is. It is. And you'll notice that the white bar at the bottom of the screen is going to be gone. Somebody posted on the Geoguessr subreddit a way to get rid of it by just inspecting the element in your browser and switching it from no-pro to yes-pro. Of course, it's going to reset every time you go back to the site. But you can make a Java user script that will auto-run when you run Chrome. That should get rid of it altogether, at least until Geoguessr fixes it, I guess.
And for those of us that don't know what a Java user script is...
It's just a little file that you'll be able to put in a folder in Chrome. If you go to the Geoguessr subreddit, the guy of...
Smart
anyways, it's a file you put in your folder in Chrome, and you tell Chrome to enable user scripts, and then it'll run that every time you run Chrome.
Fancy. Okay. Neat.
It's automated, in other words. Long story short.
Automated like a robot.
Yes, it's like a robot.
Or like an automated defense system, or an automated nuclear annihilation. Oh, this is great. This is great. I love automation. It's the path of the future, man. You can't fight it. Neither can I.
It is the future, and speaking of the future, we're going to be crowning a new weekly champion as per the usual. The seed will be in the description below. Click on it, play along, share your score in the comments or in the Geoguessr subreddit, as long as I remember to post in the Geoguessr subreddit. All that jazz. Are you ready for round one?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Speaking of the future, there's a segue for you. Also, this is exciting. I'm going to say Grand Canyon, but I don't know. I feel like the Grand Canyon is a bit bigger than this, maybe. I don't know. I've never been anywhere near that far west, but someday, Tolkis will go west. Go west, young man. Okay, fourth in Fear of Darkness. Let's see. I've sort of figured out, I think the microphone had a hum. I thought it was coming from a vent, but it was actually coming from a laptop, so, hopefully that's gone. Hopefully the sound quality is good. I don't know. Not entirely sure about the whole pro thing, because it's like, on the one hand, it's like, I don't like Adblock, but on the other hand, it was kind of grumpy-faced for them to make pro happen, so, I don't know. Naughty people. So, yeah, hopping along. Let's see. Is there anything else in my world that's happened? I'm sure there's lots of stuff that's happened in the world. I went on a field trip yesterday, to the Bartlett homestead. So that was fun. Doing the inventory of all things. Yeah, I don't think this is going anywhere. So we're gonna say, pop down here, look for the Canyon of the Grand Variety. Grand Canyon National Park. So what's the name of the Colorado? Right. So we're gonna say, we're gonna put this upriver, right, because the theory is that this will be like here-ish maybe, because the theory is that in the Grand Canyon it will be more eroded than this, so we'll put it upriver, so we'll, oh, yeah.
Is yours laggy?
Not really.
Mine's laggy. All right, well, something was to the south. We were in a very Grand Canyon-like area, so I'm poking around the Colorado River, and I'm trying to figure out, where would tours start, or at least where would tours be held, because they're obviously on a boat, and I don't think you could just go on a boat willy-nilly down the Colorado, but what do I know? I picked a spot by Supai. I'm 18 kilometers away, 4937. How about you?
Yeah, I saw that I would guess upstream on the Grand Canyon because that looked relatively less eroded than usual. But evidently, I did not guess upstream enough, so I got 4707 points.
Fancy. Did you enjoy this location?
Yes, yes, I did indeed.
All right. Next round, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Actually, now I think about it, maybe it's a bad location because I mean it's a cool location. Then there isn't a lot of like stuff to. If there isn't any clues, like you look at it and then. Though I suppose that you would enjoy this location probably does not suggest it for people using like a timer necessarily. So then having to fill the 2 minutes of searching wouldn't be a concern. I don't know. So let's see, what else is there in the world? We attended a sword fighty thing, which was interesting, like using the Geoguessr rule set, or whatever that means. Ooh, what's this? That looks like an no, I don't, Apollo. So this looks like a European car. Let's talk about the place where we are, rather than the Geoguessr rule set in all its glory. This looks, there's heather here, a lot of heather. And I mean, I usually associate heather with, Scotland, because there's a lot of heather in Scotland. And I guess there's European cars, so that would suggest that this is probably Scotland, so I'm glad we've made this, this decision together. Not sure if there would be heather outside Scotland. I don't know. But I do not know. Yeah, it was interesting. Not necessarily something I'm looking to do again because it was a very intense experience and talks is very, very uncoordinated. But it was intriguing all the same. Can I see the little sign here? The Manga Tipopo stream. I feel like this is like Canada or something, but does Canada have heather? Maybe Canada has heather. I don't know, but we're gonna guess up here in the Highlands. My heart's in the Highlands. Oh, okay.
That was very strange. So the sun was to the north, and there were mountains, snowy mountains to the south, and there were lots of cold weather trees. And I picked Southern Australia, even though I was very weary about it. I did it anyways. 25-42. How about you?
Scotland, no points.
I don't know about that being Scotland. Aren't you the expert?
There was heather. There was heather everywhere. I didn't know that heather existed outside Scotland.
Oh, I thought that was warm weather stuff. I guess not, is it?
No, that was heather.
All right. Round 3. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, if we were all as good as 90, then 90 would cease to be special, so there. Yeah. It was interesting, though, just, like, doing the fighting thing, because it gave you an idea of just, like, why it is that certain military formations, like the shield wall or whatever, are so powerful. I don't know, just, like, more of a gut, visceral something knowledge of it. You're like, ooh, fancy. The Cloverdale Road. There's a 10 Cloverfield Lane movie. I'm not sure. I think the first Cloverfield was set in New York, and the second one was set in Louisiana. Though I suppose Clover's plant. So the question is, where is Clover? What's that? I'm not going to be able to read that sign. It looks a bit like the British crown in the top left. Yeah. So where is Clover? If I was Clover, where would I be? I don't know where Clover is. Little Red River Park. This is helpful. Kinsman Ski Center. Cosmopolitan Lounge. I guess this looks like, I don't know where does this look like? Like Pennsylvania? I guess maybe? Something. I guess there's a lot of pine trees, and this is probably taken in winter, which accounts for the fact that there aren't any leaves on the trees. Hashtag talk with the smart. Hashtag the Pine Grove Correctional Center. I don't know. Let's put it like, yeah, Pennsylvania, sort of New York-ish kind of place. Maybe. Ah.
Okay. There was a road sign. All right. Well, so the guy was driving on the left, and that threw me off at first, but I realized he was passing. And I turned around. I saw a kilometer sign that looked like it would be Canadian. I went down the road a little bit, found a sign for something Prince Albert, something. And I was originally looking in New Brunswick, and then I realized that we've had like 2 guesses in Prince Albert before, but I couldn't remember exactly where. So I was poking around Regina and Edmonton, and I couldn't find it, and I saw it at the last second, and I couldn't change my guess, even though I was still in Saskatchewan. 4135. How about you?
Pennsylvania, 927.
Nice. Prince Albert, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh, really?
No, I'm just making that up. I don't know. I don't think there's Prince Albert.
That would be cool, though, if I was in Prince Albert, Pennsylvania.
There's so many princes in Canada.
Well, probably... They are a Commonwealth country, you know.
Yeah, I guess we can't hold that against them. Anyways, oh, look, there's a Grand Rapids. How about that? And a Moose Lake. How fitting. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Fixer TV. So this is going well. So let's see. Let's hop along the road. There's a little tree of the palm variety. Something. Yeah, I don't know. Why has Geoguessr suddenly gotten so much difficult? I missed last week when we had all Finland. Remember that? That was fun. Fixer still beat me, of course, because he's Fixer and that's what he does, but... I wish I was like Fixer and smart. Pasture executive home, 2 bedrooms, 15th November. I don't think I'm getting anything for this. This makes me... Okay, come on, you can do it, Okay, so it's a place that speaks English, but has palm trees. Could this be Australia? Could this be South Africa? Tupare. No, NZ, well that's... The last time you thought something was Scotland, it ended up being New Zealand, so this time... No, I think it's... well, we'll put it along the North Island. Or Tauranga, or something, I don't know. Auckland, something. Actually, does this tell me where it is? No, not really. But hey, at least maybe we won't get 0 points on this one. That'd be good. Unless the realtor company is using a New Zealand web address for some reason. This is a cool place though, like nice little development, something. Okay. Cool.
Well, that was awful. Awful. I was going to go with Canada until I found that they were driving on the left side of the streets. Couldn't find really anything identifiable other than they were using kilometers. I went with England, and I got 0 points. How about you?
Well, this is quite the reversal, isn't it? Tulkus saw a .nz web address domain thingy, and ergo he got 4345 points.
I was 18,000 kilometers away from the correct location.
I was 209.
Nice. All right, next round, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I think that England and, like, New Zealand are pretty close to antipodal to each other or something. Maybe. Remember there was a story from the Lord of the Rings, like Return of the King special feature thingy, where there was a special thing hooked up to bring a copy of the moon, to transmit a copy of the movie from New Zealand to like the studios in is that Chinese? I think that's Chinese. In Japanese something, I don't know. In England, where they were editing the movie or whatever. So, but it only got to it stopped being able to transmit for whatever reason, like a few miles just south of where the editing studio was. They had to get someone to go and get the movie and bring it to their office. And when he was bringing it back to them, he started being followed by people, and though he nearly got mugged. And so the joke was that the Return of the King was nearly lost to the London underworld. So I'm sure they told the story so that it was more amusing than I did, but rest assured that it was funny to Tulkas at the time. Blend is beautiful. Ooh, roadside vending machines, there's the thing. I'm going to put it in, I don't know, so, come on, you can do it. So, I don't know, South Korea, something, Japan, we'll put it in Japan, near Tokyo, I don't know. No, South Korea, I don't, Does South Korea looks like that. Okay, fine, we're putting it near Daegu. Fine, have things your own way. Okay, it was Okinawa.
We're on a little island. Where are we? Oh, that's Okinawa.
Yeah, Okinawa. Exciting.
You could tell the age difference between Tulkas and I and how you pronounce Okinawa.
How so?
Because of the Karate Kid.
Oh.
The Mr. Miyagi is from Okinawa, and he always pronounced it Okinawa.
You people with your movies.
Indeed. So, anyways, driving down the road, I couldn't really find a whole lot of anything. I didn't think I was in America, but there were weeping willows, and I don't know what other countries have willows. But I did eventually find some what looked like Chinese on some kind of gazebo or something. I don't know. And I went down the road a little bit, found a little bit more signage, saw that it was Japanese, and I guessed in the middle of Japan, 1828. And wow, you got a much higher score for not being all that much closer than me.
If I was a gazebo, what language would be on me?
Hindu.
Oh. Okay. Tulkas, yeah, I didn't know, because it's like Japan is mountainous. I probably should have guessed Japan because I was Japanese, but I panicked and guessed South Korea.
Korea has ovals.
What?
That's how Korea has ovals. That's how I differentiate it from Japanese.
I mean, I thought the language was Chinese at first, so.
Yeah, so did I.
I'm Tulka be cray.
All right, I guess that's it. Well, I guess overall we didn't do all that great.
I love seeing the two giant lines reaching from the UK to New Zealand.
Yeah, that's fantastic. 11,809. How about you?
12450. How did I beat you with a score? Oh, I guess we both got a score of 0, didn't we?
Yeah, I had the two United Kingdom ones just on different guesses. That's weird having two in New Zealand.
And yeah, how odd.
It is odd. Anyways, if you guys played along, share your score in the comments over in the Geoguessr subreddit and all that jazz. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.